South Park has been a huge inspiration of mine for my animations. I remember looking at South Park episodes thinking, I want to animate things like this. I have my own YouTube series called Story of Trey, and if it wasn't for South Park, Story of Trey might not even be here, because South Park heavily inspired Story of Trey. So in this video, I'm going to go into making a South Park cartoon in my own art style.
Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast. Today, I'm gonna animate a South Park parody, but I'm gonna do it in my own art style. This was just an idea I thought of. So I'm gonna get on to the first part, which is the drawing. I got this tool right here to make a circle, and this is how I make my characters. I just like to draw a circle, so let's just do that. I'm just gonna draw a circle like this. There we go. So now we got a circle. So since we're drawing Eric Cartman, the fat guy.
Hey, I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
I'm gonna give him a fatter chin. So I'm gonna go like add 2 circles right here and 1 right here. And this will just be like to indicate where his chin is. I kind of want to have a big fat chin. So now I'm gonna erase this middle part. So now that's gonna be the face we're gonna work with. And I'm gonna draw 2 eyes. You know what? I'm gonna look at a picture of Eric Cartman on my computer over here so I can see what I'm working with. And I want it to look like Eric Cartman, but I want it to look like my own art style. So how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna make, maybe he has like a fat nose like that. And I'm not gonna draw the pupils or the mouth because I'm gonna do that in a different layer. Or maybe we can start with his ears. Give him circle ears. Now I think I'm gonna add his hat. I'm just gonna go like this. This is kind of looking like Ethan a little bit, honestly. And kind of add a hat right here. Maybe we can add like the little bushy part on top of the hat right here. Maybe I'll give him a double chin. I'm gonna draw eyebrows. So maybe we can just give him bushy eyebrows like this. So I'm gonna draw, those will be his eyebrows. And we can use pupils for the character. Oh yeah, I want to add his neck too. Why did I forget the neck? Oh yeah, so underneath this glass table is a light bulb. So if I turn on the light bulb and put it underneath the paper and put another paper over, I can see through it and trace over it. Let's just have it turned that way. So I'm just gonna go like, and this is how I do the Story of Trey characters. Angle the eyes moving just a little bit. And then the nose can be turned just a tad like that. And then I like to make the ear go a little forward right here. So oh yeah, we're having his head turn a little bit. I think I'm gonna get onto his torso. So I'm gonna tilt this up and maybe we can draw his fat torso. And the head's kind of above. I'm just gonna start off right here, making him skinny in the starting off like that. I don't really like that. I want it more like circle. And it looks like he has a red torso. So I'm just gonna go like this. So I'll just focus on Cartman on my own time. I'm gonna draw Kyle now. So once again, I'm gonna take the circle tool and just draw a circle. I'm gonna draw a small single circle right here. I'm gonna draw his eyes right here. Maybe I'll give him like peanut ears. And he has a different kind of hat. So I'm gonna start with a hat like that. No, that's too low. Kind of goes square. So we're gonna go like this. And I'm also gonna add his eyebrows, but I'm gonna give him skinnier eyebrows. I'm gonna draw a little flat part of this hat right here. He has earmuffs, so we might not even need the ears. What was the point of drawing the ears if you're just gonna erase them anyways? And now, I'm gonna add a layer over it. So his head will be turning the opposite way. And this ear flap can be closer here. And his hat right here. And then we can just keep adding his head turns. Now, I'm gonna get onto the inking. So I drew a ton of pieces. I drew a ton of paper. I drew a ton of the frames for the characters on this paper. And now we're gonna ink it. but I'm gonna need my scanner. Where is it? So I'm gonna plug in my scanner. So now we just gotta ink. I even got Kenny, look. So now I'm just gonna ink it. I'm gonna zoom into the paper. I'm gonna speed roll now. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. I'm gonna open Adobe Illustrator right here. Now, I'm gonna click New File, and I'm just gonna make a new blank document right here. I'm gonna make it transparent, and I'm just gonna open the drawings we made. So I'm gonna start with the first drawing. This one's supposed to be Stan Marsh. Now, right now, we cannot manipulate the photo. We can't color it yet. What we have to do is go to Image Trace. And if it's not there, you have to go to Window, Image Trace, and it shows up. And you can just put it where you want. So I'm gonna click the image and go to black and white logo. And then you still can't manipulate it. You have to go to Object, Expand, OK. And now we can. I can take out the background. And when you got all these colors right here, I think I'm gonna give him like a green hat, like a darker green right here. And I'm just gonna give him this skin tone. That kind of looks like him, even though it's my own art style. That's kind of the point of this video. Now when you export it, make sure it's a PNG, so it's transparent. I'm gonna color Cartman. So I can just do the same thing, transform, rotate. So this is yellow right here, and this is gonna be blue, and this is also yellow. And I'm just gonna give him like this skin tone. I mean, with brown eyebrows. So we're just coloring all of the frames right here. This is pretty much how I do it. I'm gonna give him, like he has orange, and orange. Interior can be like a little more orange. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing on Adobe Animate. I have to be kind of quiet because it's like 5 in the morning and I have to not wake up people. So we're on Adobe Animate right now. And I'm just gonna go to a new file. And this is the canvas right here, what we got to work with. This is what we're gonna import all the files to. And this is like the timeline. So I'm just gonna add a folder for Eric Cartman. So I got these from an actual South Park episode that I'm gonna implement into my own art style. That's Eric Cartman. So that's what we drew for Eric Cartman. So I guess I'm gonna draw the background. I'm just gonna make it like a simple background. So I'm just drawing the background, something simple. I'm gonna add like a mountain right over here with some trees. I guess we could just copy and paste that. I guess that looks okay, something like that. So I'm gonna go maybe like a green hill, like that. I'm gonna save it so I don't lose it. I'm just gonna call it SP for South Park. I'm just gonna drag in the characters. I guess that's okay. And we can take the Asset Warp tool right here and click the shoulder, the wrist, and the elbow. We can like kind of manipulate his arm moving. Now, I'm gonna add a layer for his pupils and face. And there's Eric Cartman in my own art style. There! Now we got all of it placed together. Now I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. So I'm just gonna add a still frame of them like right there. And if you wanna see what's behind it, you can add the onion layer right here. So this is just a supporting shot, I guess. That should be good. File, export. And when you want to export it, you go to File, Export, Video, Media. And you'll need to have Media Encoder installed as well. And then it opens Media Encoder, and then it renders, and then we're good. And we can add the audio layer. And I'm just going to drag it into the canvas, which goes into the timeline. And maybe he's like looking at his brother. I might bring this audio layer up so I can like work with the audio. I'm gonna add a keyframe, and his eyebrows can go down a little bit like that, right here, so we can delete the head. Now, I wanna add some blinking. Now, we can get onto the mouth movements. So I'm gonna go zoom into like here. His mouth opens up a little bit. And I got all these mouth movements saved. Maybe his mouth goes like ma. And he's gonna go to the L vowel. My little brother.
little brother's trying to follow me to school again. Go home, you little dildo. Dude, don't call my brother a dildo. What's a dildo? I don't know. And I'll bet Cartman doesn't know either. I know what it means. Well, what? I'm not telling you. What's a dildo, Kenny?
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. So stay tuned and have a great day.
These tunes.